Now, from the diary of Anna Frank, yesterday I taught you that she was called by her mathematics teacher as a chatterbox because she was very little girl, and she used to talk frequently with her colleagues, and during the teaching hour in the class, she too talked. The mathematics teacher became very angry to see her activities in the class, and so he assigned her a home assignment to write 3 pages on the chatterbox. Anyhow, he wrote it, and she completed her home assignment. And this home assignment was presented to the mathematics teacher, Mr. Kish. She also described the special feature of the students. Students are generally a chatterbox. They used to talk with their colleagues. They wanted to amuse themselves by talking too much. They also asked whether it has been performed your home assignment or not. They wanted to engage themselves in a joyful way. And so, it is the triad of a student to talk too much. And she also described in that very essay that she had inherited. It means she obtained this talking style from her mother, because her mother was also talking too much. And so she became talking too much, and this was the reason that she told that he got this skill in heritage. Mr. Kishi laughed on her, and he also laughed at her by presenting an argument. This continued for the next classes also. And she was imposed to write another story. For 2 months, it means for 2 lessons, till 2 lessons, there was not a single complaint imposed by Mr. Kishan to her. But then the teacher started the third lesson. She used to talk because because she assured herself by saying that such type of skill had been received by him through her mother. And see, her activities disturbed the class. And so, Mr. Kissing imposed another essay to write, and the title was to quack, quack, quack. Quack means also the voice of the frog. बेटा की बोली को भी क्वेक कहते हैं. क्वेक का मतलब भयभीत होना भी होता है. शेकिंग, कांपना, शेकिंग. Really, quack, quack, quack. This title had been given by Mr. Kissing to her to write an essay. To listen this, the student of the class started laughing. She too laughed. Really, it was a time to do something else. But it was imposed another title to write on. Now she had no other materials, topics to write on this essay. She became perplexed how she would write it. During this, her friend Sane was good at poetry. She offered her that she would help her in writing the essay in a verse, Gandhiki verse. Really, it was a new experience for her. She exclaimed with joy. See, Mr. Kissing had given the task, a ridiculous task, a funny task to perform. And he also used to, it means Mr. Kissing also used to making a joke with her. Anyhow, with the help of his friend Sane, she finished her poem. The poem was really good. This was related to a mother duck and a father shrimp who had 3 ducklings. And they are beaten to death by her father because they quaked oftenly. It means the 3 ducklings, they are beaten to death by her father only on the basis of talking too much. Quack, produce quack, quack. Really, when Mr. Kissing saw and took this funny joke in the right way, he read out the poem in the class or in other classes too. Really, he wanted to make this poem popular among the students of that very school. And it means Mr. Kissing, also added his some comment on this poem that was written by Anna Frank. After that, she had been allowed to talk in the class by Mr. Kissing. And since that time, no other extra home assignment was given to her. On the contrary, on the other hand, Mr. Kissing was always making a joke in a funny way from that very days. Really, to represent ideas, to represent our ideas to the audience is also a skill. Everybody has no such type of skill. To convince the others with his or with her thought. But really, to make the readers calm, it is essential to make a joke to remove the sadness among the students. Anna Frank produced so many examples to become a good writer. When Mr. Kissing ordered her to write the essay, really he was encouraging. Really, he was encouraging her to write something about the topic, the unseen topic, to develop her skill. And this was the reason he was making jokes to her many times in a funny way. Only his motto was to encourage his skill in writing. Although she was talking too much, to concentrate her mind on the same topic, it was essential to write a different type of studies, to write different type of essays that had been assigned by the teacher. So my children, this is our prime duty to do our work sincerely. Don't take the funny things so easily. It may give you pleasure. It may inspire you to do something better. And this performance of Anna Frank made her popular in the school as well as among the teachers. So dear students, I accept talking is also a skill. but we should not disturb other by our tutoring, by our chattering. We should listen the other's word very silently, with patience, and it should be implemented in our life too. So here in this story, it means in the diary, these things, these articles, these points had been described by Anna Frank as she considered the diary, she considered the diary as her real friend, because in our life we can say diary is the mirror of a person. It reflects his personality. And so, try your best to do your work positively. And if you have been given a funny task, that should be also performed positively by you. Now, some words have been given here as idea, view,